Hello there, Fro here again with another episode of my weekly picks video, recapping week 8 and going right into week 9. We're about the halfway point of the season, and teams are starting to finally settle into what we think they're going to be, but still a crazy year, and it should be a wild ride the rest of the season. Right into it, and as of right now, it's like 1:30 Eastern time, so there's still 2.5 hours left before the trade deadline, but the trades that already happened I will touch upon when I get to other teams. But anywho, had a really good week this past week. Went 10-3, so can't complain. And let's get right into it. First game I got wrong was Miami at Baltimore for Thursday night. I picked Miami and they lost 40-0. Nothing to really say about that game other than Ravens did enough and the Dolphins are even worse without color. I mean, I thought Matt Moore was one of the best backups in the league, but he did not look good out there. And now they trade away a Giants. I don't know if they're trying to tank now. What the hell's going on there? But anywho, Ravens won the game, got that one wrong, and good for the Ravens. But wow, Miami, your offense is just historically bad. Indy at Cincinnati. Picked Cincinnati to win. They won. Colts lost again. Who cares? They won't win the rest of the year. Yada yada. No, I'm not wasting half my videos anymore to talk about the Colts anymore. They ain't worth it. Hey, but at least the Pistons are in first place right now in the East. I better say that now while I still can. Any hoot. Minnesota at Cleveland across the pond in London. I picked Minnesota. They won 33-16. What a surprise. Cleveland sucks. Death, taxes, and Cleveland sucks. There you go. 3 certainties in life. Oakland at Buffalo. I picked Buffalo, and they won 34-14. Man, I feel bad for Raiders, man. They sucked for like a decade, and they finally had one good year. Now they're cratering back down to earth. I don't know what to say. I mean, you got Lynch. You just don't get the ball a lot. I mean, I just don't know what you guys are trying to do. And that defense was playing all right at the beginning of the year, but I think you guys still don't have an interception, and you played 8 games already. That's crazy. Even the Colts have freaking a good amount of picks, but Buffalo's legit. I mean, they're a playoff team. Most likely a wild card team, but good for them to end their drought. I'm happy for them. I mean, they have some of the craziest fans there are, because every week there's a Buffalo Bill video where there's Bills fans banging in the goddamn parking lot or someone tailgating. Excuse me. But hey, good for them. Chargers at New England. Picked New England to win. They won 21-13. This is not the same New England team, and they might be 6-2, but I think this is a wide open year, and I don't see them head and shoulders better than really anybody in the AFC or NFC. But they got the game. They won the game, and Chargers just find ways to lose games. What was Benjamin thinking on that? Oh, you know, the 10-yard line. Let me run towards the end zone on this punt. That might work out pretty well. Oh, Chargers. I'm sorry. It could be worse. You could be a Colts fan. And Colts fans, it could be worse. You could be a Browns fan. Atlanta and the Jets. I thought this would be actually a pretty game. I picked Atlanta. I wasn't very confident about it, but they won 25-20. They held on. It was a rainy game, and not much to say about this other than the Jets. They're competing every week. Give them credit. They're competing every week. They're playing a lot better than anybody thought they would play this year, myself included. So good for them. But Atlanta needed that win. They got it. San Fran at Philly. Picked Philly to win. They won 33-10. Yeah, what a surprise. 2 teams that made blockbuster trades, though, in the past 24 hours. I'll get to them when I get to picks for week 9, but not surprised there. Phillies, if there was one team that is the best team in the league right now, because I think it's a wide open year, it's Philly right now, and they got even better, but we'll talk about that on week 9. San Fran, hey, at least you got a bright future now, hopefully. But it's going to be a rough year. Hey, what are you going to do? Carolina, Tampa Bay. I picked Tampa Bay to win, and they scored 3 points and lost 17-3. Tampa Bay sucks. Carolina sucks. Just 2 erratic teams that you just can't trust either of them. It's no whatever. Got that one wrong. That's one of the 3 games I got wrong. But Winston and Cam Newton are just the 2 most inconsistent quarterbacks I've ever seen. Whatever. Chicago and New Orleans. I picked New Orleans to win. They won 20-12 for their 5th straight win, I believe. And it looks like they're taking control of that division, and good for them. Breeze has one last hurrah maybe in him. But they're running the ball well. Their defense is actually playing like an NFL defense. I mean, I know it's hard to believe that the Saints are playing defense, but good for them. Chicago's just like the Jets, man. They compete every week, but sooner or later you got to start getting some weapons for Trubisky, because you can't have your two best weapons in the passing game be your running backs. You just can't have that. I mean, I know I thought Meredith would have a big year, but of course he got hurt for the season and lost Kevin White. And then I lost Zach Miller for the year. That was a gruesome injury. Oh man, that was horrible. And thank goodness for him that the team doctor saw that he needed help immediately, and they got the immediate or the emergency vascular surgery to save his leg and save his life, because artery was messed up and shit. But at this point, who cares about football at this point? It's bigger than football. I'm happy he's doing better and wish him the best, but football should be the farthest thing from his mind right now. Houston at Seattle. This is the game of the week. This was an awesome game. I mean, I really can't say more than that. If you watched this, you were glued to the TV. That was a good example of what football should be. Not freaking politics, not bullshit. Just a freaking intense game that gets your blood pumping. Even if you're not a fan of either teams, you still are invested. That's what football is. It's an escape, not a freaking portal to more bullshit. I'm not going to go on about that, because if you want to go turn ESPN, they're basically CNN now. If you want to see politics and sports, go turn on ESPN. Any hoot, picked Seattle to win. They won 41-38, scored a game-winning touchdown with like 22 seconds left. It was just an awesome game. And the Texans have a quarterback. Deshaun Watson looks awesome. He's got some weapons. I mean, and their defense is banged up, so they're going to have to keep scoring. And hey, it's between them, Jacksonville, and Tennessee for the division, because God knows the Colts ain't gonna do shit. But hey, you got a quarterback finally, Texans. Good thing that you passed on Deshaun Watson, Browns, and Carson Wentz, and a multitude of other quarterbacks you could have. No, just keep getting picks though. It really helps out. You actually have to eventually take players, you know, those picks. Excuse me, gotta love GERD. Dallas at Washington. Picked Dallas to win. They won 33-19. No shocker there. Washington is falling apart. Pryor was a bust for them. I just don't understand how Pryor could do so good on the Browns with random idiots throwing the ball, and now with a competent quarterback in Kirk Cousins, they just can't figure it out. I mean, at least Crowder got going, but Washington's got too many injuries and just too inconsistent. They ain't gonna do anything this year. Pittsburgh at Detroit. I picked Detroit. This was the third game I got wrong. Third and final game I got wrong. And Pittsburgh won 20-15. Another good game. And Detroit was piling up the yards, but they could not find. They were allergic to the end zone, apparently, because 5 field goals. But hey, I had Matt Prater, and he helped me win a fantasy game, so appreciate that. Let's see. And the Monday night game from last night, Denver at Kansas City. Picked Kansas City to win. They won 29-19. No surprise there. I mean, it was close. It wasn't as close as it looked. Denver's defense is so good, and it means absolutely nothing because their quarterback play is so bad. I mean, they can run the ball every once in a while, but it's a shame. It's so hard to build a complete team, man. You can have a good offense and no defense, and like in Denver case, a phenomenal defense and no offense. If they just had average QB, hell, if they had Jacoby Brissett or anything like that, they could probably have 2 more wins right now, at least. Anywho, 1-10-3. We're on to week 9. Thursday night game should actually be a good one, which going into the season when you saw this game, probably not. You probably didn't think that. Buffalo at the Jets. I think Buffalo wins this game and improves to 6-2. Good for them. I think this will be a good close game. And it has to be better than last week's Thursday night game where it's 40-0 Ravens, but it should be a good game, but look for Buffalo to win that one. Baltimore at Tennessee. Tennessee's off the bye. Mariota should be healthier now. I think Corey Davis might come back. Look for Tennessee to win this game. I mean, the Ravens blew out the Dolphins last week, but I don't really know if that really means much right now. But anyway, look for Tennessee to win that game. Tampa Bay at New Orleans. Tampa Bay is inconsistent. They're on the road. New Orleans is home. New Orleans looks like they're back in it, and they actually have a full team now, a complete team. Look for New Orleans to win that game. Indy at Houston. Houston. I cannot wait until the filth of Pagano and Grigson. That's just the absolute travesty of a franchise they turned this team into. And Ursi lumped in there too, but Ursi's not going to be going anywhere unless he freaking goddamn starts doing pills again and his freaking kids have to take over. That's all I'm going to say. I'm done getting upset about the Colts. I'm just gonna enjoy football. Watching actual teams play. I mean, I'll still watch the Colts every week. I still do. Watch them this past week and watch them pissing away another second half lead. But there's not a winnable game on the schedule the rest of the season. 2-14 is looking like what we're going for. And at this point, I just hope Luck can play again. Not this year. Just in general again. Because I'm just sick of people freaking bashing the kid, dude. The kid literally got killed. He got carded. What the Texans did to Carr is what's happening to Luck. I just hope he can come back from it. I believe in Bauer to build a team around us, and I think we will be better. But that's enough about them. Houston's gonna win at home. Watson's gonna have a field day against our defense. So yeah. Anyway, Rams at the Giants. The Giants suck. Their best receiver is a rookie tight end. I mean, that's pretty much all you guys say. Denver at Philly. Today, Philly picked up Ajayi from the Dolphins for a 4th-round pick, and I gotta say, I love it. I think it's a fantastic deal. I know there's concerns about Ajayi, his knees and stuff, but a 4th-round pick, that's nothing. I mean, you can get good players in the 4th round, but for someone of Ajayi's caliber coming out the season he just had, and he's on a rookie deal, and he's going to a team that has a much better O-line, a much better quarterback, and a much better team in general, I think Ajayi's going to tear it up for them, and he's not owed a lot of money anyway, so even if he bombs, I mean, you're really only losing out on a 4th-round pick. I don't know what Dolphins were thinking getting rid of him. One of the young pieces you can build your team around. Then again, what do I know? I have to watch the Colts, and what they do sometimes is just... But all my Eagles fans, their friends, I love... In my opinion, I love this trade, and I think... In a year where literally any team I think can win it this year because it's so wide open, this helps put you guys even farther in the chance to get that elusive first ring. This could be the year. It's one of the best years to go for it. So props up to the Eagles for going for it. So as far as the game goes, though, Philly's gonna win this game at home. Denver, they just can't score. They can't score enough to beat most teams. Their defense will keep them in a lot of games, but Philly's for real. Atlanta and Carolina. Wow, I might as well just do a dart board this game because both teams decided to show up whenever the hell they want. Look for Carolina to win at home. Excuse me. Their defense has played well all year. I'll give them that. Their defense is pretty consistently good. Get McCaffrey to Baltimore. Jonathan Stewart is washed. I don't understand it. McCaffrey is fine. Just play the kid. I know he gets a lot of targets every week, but give him the ball some more. Stewart has 2 flat tires at this point. Anyway, look for Carolina to win that game, and I don't feel very confident about that pick. I wouldn't feel confident if I picked the Falcons either. Cincinnati at Jacksonville. Fournette should be healthy now. He's had 2 weeks off. You know, he didn't play against the Colts. Didn't need to. And a bye week. So look for Jacksonville to win this game. Because Cincinnati had that much trouble beating the Colts. You're not going to stand a chance against Jacksonville in that defense. And with Fournette healthy. Arizona at San Fran. Look for Arizona to win this game. If Garoppolo was already on the Niners for a few weeks and was playing, I might pick the Niners in this game, actually. But Breather or Breast Hair, whatever the fuck his name is, he just looks terrible. But I will say, love the deal for San Fran. 2nd rounder, when people thought it was going to take like multiple firsts and shit to get Garoppolo. Good for San Fran. You got a quarterback that I think is going to be pretty good. He's looked good in the limited time. I know it's limited action, but he's looked good. So you guys might got your quarterback of the future for a 2nd rounder, and you still have all those other picks to work around with. I don't know what New England's thinking. I know they have Brady. They think he can play till he's 75, but if he gets hurt, what are you guys going to do? But whom I can, he won't get hurt. It's Patriots. They live blessed lives. Anyway, Washington at Seattle. Really? Seattle's back. Russell Wilson's playing awesome. He doesn't need a running game or an offensive line. He's doing everything himself. Seattle wins this game. Kansas City at Dallas. As of right now, Ezekiel Elliott's not playing this week. But who knows? That could change 13 more times because I'm so sick of it. It's like, oh, he's the injunction is sustained. Oh, no, it's overturned. Oh, blah, blah, blah. He's playing. He's not playing. As of now, he's not playing, so I'm picking with that theory in mind and saying that Kansas City wins this game on the road. I think Dak will play well, but not having Elliott's going to hurt that offense more than people want to believe. Oakland at Miami. Wow. And that's the Sunday night game. I think I'll be watching The Walking Dead instead of that. Oakland? Look for Oakland to win. Cutler might be back. Yeah, that's exciting. But Oakland, you need this game bad. I don't know what Miami's doing. They just gave away Ajayi for a pretty cheap price, if you ask me. But look for Oakland to win. Monday night would have been a really good one if Rodgers was healthy, but Green Bay at home taking on the Lions. Look for Detroit to win. Detroit's a good team. They just need to be able to put the ball in the end zone more. I mean, hey, Prater's a beast. One of the best kickers in the league, and their defense has been playing better. You know, they held the Steelers in check as much as they possibly could. I mean, Schuster had a freaking crazy game, which, by the way, Juju Smith is awesome. Ever since he did the Dragon Ball Z celebration earlier this year, he's one of my favorite non-Colt players, and I follow him on Twitter. He's a good follow, and the whole bikes thing. But that's neither here or there. But for the Lions to win that game, I think Hundley plays a little bit better than he did his first start, but they're nothing. They're just not even in the same universe of the same team that they are with Rodgers as they are without him. But anyway, it should be a good game. And how do you guys do this past week? 10-3 is one of the better weeks I've had so far. It's been a weird year, but excuse me. And hey, there's still like 2 hours left before the trade deadline finishes, so who knows? I'm hoping the Colts send Gore to a contender so the poor guy can have a chance for a ring and trade Moncrief, trade Vontae, you know, whatever. Just I don't want to trade Hilton. I know Hilton can disappear at times, but that's what happens when you're a 5 or 10 receiver. You're gonna have games like that, especially when you don't have your quarterback. Him and Luck are like what Peyton and Reggie were, and Peyton and Marvin were. They need each other. But that's all I got to say for this week. As always, I appreciate everybody that takes time to watch, and I love you all. And can't wait till they fire Pagano. Have a nice day.